Ooh-ee-dippity-doo. What's happening, guys? Dave the Film Junkie here. Welcome to Film Junkie Live. All right, are we all good? Everything all going? Make sure the volume is down. Don't want to do that. We're good on live on Twitch, live on YouTube. I almost said Film Junkie. It's like I'm the Film Junkie. Hello. What's going on, guys? Who's out there? Everybody out there? What is happening? How's it going? Hey, what's going on, Reyes? Sinfinity. Kumar. Primitive. What's going on, guys? Cameron, everybody. How you guys doing today? What's going on, Will? Legion. Jovic. Matt. Just call you Matt. What's going on, Cameron? Yes, exactly, Eric. What's going on, Gabriel? I wish I could watch this. Yeah. We have 2 finals tomorrow. Well, good luck, man. Good luck with that shit. I haven't taken final. I can't remember the last time I did that. What's going on for your Jason? Michael Keaton, Justice League too? Wouldn't that be something? That would be sweet. But yeah, what's happening, guys? Welcome. It's June 23rd, 2020. That's right. We're almost getting into July. What is July gonna give us, guys? What is July gonna give us? What's going on, Pedro? Hopefully, you guys checked out the Green Lantern video. I'm sure you did. I'm already getting some people pissed off at me because apparently I blamed Jeff Johns for the entire debacle that was Green Lantern. I said I could have swore I said he just had a hand in it. I didn't fully put the blame on him, but my God. Some people are sensitive. Tell you what. I have like one response and then another passive-aggressive response by someone that I am a mutual with. It's like, Jesus Christ. It wasn't all Jeff Johns. He had a hand in it. That's all. But when it comes to Justice League, that's a whole different story. Good night, Anthony. Thank you for showing up. Yeah, I know. I mean, hopefully Will Smith is available. I really hope that Will Smith is available. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, I've had this shirt forever. I just like saw it and I was like, you know what? Because I had my little button up. If you saw my video, I had my button up and I was like, I don't feel like wearing the button up. It's hot and everything. And so, you got an ad? Good job. I don't know what that means. So you got an ad on Twitch. That's interesting. I don't even know how that works over there. I still haven't looked into that. But what happened behind the scenes of Green Lantern? Well, I think it's just they butchered it all. I don't know everything exactly what happened. I just know that, they were basically just flying by the seat of their pants and they were just chopping it up and everything like that. So I don't know, but, yeah. Oh man, we're going on live at the same time that Chris Wong Swenson's going live with the Squadcast guys. So if you guys want to, check out both, that's perfectly fine. I won't be offended by it. Go check out their stuff. That's fine. I love those guys, all of those guys. So it's all good. But anyways, yeah. And who's getting canceled today? Well, Ron Jeremy. Jesus Christ. Jeez, Ron Jeremy. He's going to jail, which, whatever. Mel Gibson almost got canceled today because Winona Ryder was just like, hey, I was at this party once and I heard Mel Gibson say this. That kind of stuff is, that whole her say, he said, she said shit. That's a little bit, I don't know about. I mean, obviously we know like Mel Gibson's not exactly the best guy, but but I mean, my God, Angry Joe got canceled today. What's going on? Drew Carey almost got canceled, but it's only because some dude looked like Drew Carey that was wearing like a MAGA hat and stuff like that. Yeah, Ron Jeremy's gone. Yeah, I could have swore like somebody else got canceled today that I saw, but I don't know. You never know. Yeah, I mean, do we cancel Jeff Johns? Yeah, some people, like I said, got nothing against the guy fully. I've heard the little things. That's all, and I know people that were either a part of that and everything. Basically, I've said really bad things. Oh yeah, Jimmy Kimmel. Well, Jimmy Kimmel, that was yesterday. but I guess it bled into today. I know the Man Show was trending too. They were trying to bring up all the stuff yesterday. It's all about context. It's really all about context. That's the thing. They're just gonna go after all these movies and try to pull down everything. I don't know. I mean, it's fine. I mean, I guess it's perfectly okay when you could own everything right now. I'm sure they'll go after Blazing Saddles, whatever streaming service that's on. They'll pull a lot of things. It's just the way it is, and that's what's gonna end racism, folks. Just doing all that, canceling people, and pulling things down. I guess they defaced Arnold Schwarzenegger's statue. I saw that they put like blood over his hands. They said blood is on your hands. They're going after everybody. I don't think they really know what they're doing. They just want to deface property, because sometimes I guess some of the statues are actually from historical figures that actually I thought helped, free the slaves and everything. And I just don't think some of these people just don't even know what the hell is going on. And Kendrick got canceled from behind. See, Jarbo, you're always going to have that joke. And Sinfinity is always going to throw that joke at you. So great. Oh man, I tell you what, it's going to be interesting. But yeah, so that's just what I was looking at the cancellations of today. But yeah, it should be all right. Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody else. Not yet, at least. Not yet. I think we're okay. R-rated Power Rangers? You want an R-rated Power Rangers? Why not? Hopefully Jeff Johns don't get near the DCU. Jeff Johns is working on his own thing. I mean, that's one thing. When I heard about the details of what he's working on when it comes to Green Lantern, it sounds awesome. It really does. That's why I'm like, okay, then fine. Let Snyder have his Green Lantern, whether it be Jordan or whether he want to pull somebody in for like a John Stewart, which I would think is a pretty good. I think that's a pretty good idea. Have both, but it's let's not just have one. Have both. At least, have some John Stewart. I think we're all ready for a John Stewart, a live action John Stewart, which, I mean, I guess we were supposed to be getting that with Johns' movie, the movie. He's supposed to be in the movie. I don't know what's going on with Johns' Green Lantern Corps, to be honest, but I mean, I guess we'll just finally jump right into the first topic, which of course is Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern and Zack Snyder's Justice League. Now, this was of course brought up by Grace. Sorry, I didn't scream it out like I usually do. Should have had her tweet ready, but I did not. So here's her tweet right here, of course, which I already was like, I did a video about, just because I wanted to do that video about why it would be the ultimate power move, which I, hopefully you guys kind of agreed with that, because I honestly, it would be. I mean, just so many middle fingers to Marvel, to Johns for, flexing at Johns a little bit. So. But of course, here's hers right here. Now that I've heard it from a second source, it seems word is indeed getting out, and so I can confirm that Snyder Cut cameo I've been teasing is indeed Ryan Reynolds for Green Lantern. Now, like I said, I reached out to my source, guys, and I don't know, a month ago when the whole thing was like being talked about, and of course Garza was pushing it and everything. So I reached out to my source just to see if he knew anything about it, and basically what he said is Reynolds has been wanting to come back for years. He's been wanting to come back, and it's been discussed, and even Snyder welcomed the idea. But nothing was set in stone yet. It's just that's pretty much what it was. And then, of course, when you start really thinking about it, you kind of go like, wow, yeah, imagine them doing that. They're not doing anything with Deadpool, so let's get that A-lister over here, have him redeem himself for the shit show that was the Green Lantern movie. There you go. There you go. I mean, like I said, the worst thing about the Green Lantern movie was definitely not Reynolds. Reynolds was the best thing about that movie. When I watched it, I was like, okay, there's nothing wrong with his performance. Nothing wrong with that. It's just a lot of the other decisions that were made were just shiza. So who knows what's going to happen with this? It's all just up in the air right now. Even the Michael Keaton stuff is still up in the air. It's just nice to talk about, and it's when all this is coming out, being a DC fan and what they're trying to do over here. I know some people are like kind of hating on it, they're like, what the hell? Are they just going to start doing all? I mean, yeah, I could see that complaint too, but at the same time, I'm more excited for everything, all the possibilities with the multiverse and just weird shit happening. I mean, instead of just doing like character crossovers like we've already had, let's do multiverse crossovers and bring back old characters. I mean, they already have done that with the TV shows, but let's up it a notch and do it in the movies. But we'll see what happens. I mean, because you start hearing different things here and there, and maybe Snyder won't even want this. Okay. And maybe it'll be something, maybe he'll end up going into Jeff Johns' cores or the Green Lantern show. I highly doubt it, but you never know. Maybe Snyder will want to go to a different direction. Maybe he'll just be like, no, I want to do Jon Stewart instead, or something like that. Or he has like a whole different idea. I mean, the whole Ryan Reynolds thing, I mean, this is just something that's just obviously Grace has heard, but sometimes her sources can be a little bit different. I don't know. Like I said, if it's Warner Brothers or Warner Media, it's it's all about where that source is actually coming from. So I don't know. We'll see what happens though. It's all just very interesting right now. It really is very interesting right now. Zack doesn't want a multiverse. Ryan literally has gone and mocked the Green Lantern role in Deadpool. Yeah, I know. Somebody hit me up with that too. It's like he's given so much hate to it. I'm like, yeah, everybody has. A lot of people do not like that movie. That's why this would be redeeming for him. If it would be something awesome, if it got like an actual like cool costume that didn't have CGI all over it and everything. Didn't Zack say his Lantern was Hal a few years back or something like that? I don't know. Let's see, Jarbo. This is all negotiations from the media. Deadpool 3 hasn't been greenlit yet, and Reynolds' redemption came from that franchise. Yeah, it's true. No way he'd come back to DC now. You don't think so? I don't know. I mean, like I said, from what my sources were saying, or my source was saying that he's always been wanting to come back, and I don't know. I wouldn't hate it. I definitely wouldn't hate it. I would actually enjoy it, as long as if there's a spot for him. But then you start hearing other things too, so it might not even pan out. It really might not. Imagine the personal ads he'd do for it. I know he's really good at that when it comes to his what is it? His gin, aviation gin. I mean, yeah. Can you imagine that? He's great at promoting him and his crew. My God. At this point with Zack Snyder Justice, I think anything is possible now. Yeah, but the thing is, though, it's not even. Yeah, but we're like, it's just funny because we're talking about Flashpoint and we're talking about Zack Snyder's Justice League and all the shit that's going on with both of them. It's pretty crazy. The Green Lantern film was Jeff Johns' thing. Snyder would never put it in the film. What? I don't know, but yeah. I mean, it's all. We all are going to have discussions. We're all going to have different opinions about it all. If Deadpool is rated PG-13, I'm not watching. Yeah, I know. I was kind of when Deadpool 2, when they did the PG-13 Christmas version of that, I thought it was pretty unique how they did that. But there was like a long gap where it didn't like cut back to him reading the story to Fred Savage, and I found it to be pretty dull. And I'm like, it needed to cut back like frequently. And there was like one part where it just did not cut back for a long time, and it got old. It really did. It really got old. So Deadpool 3 never going to happen. I know, that's the thing. It's like, I mean, if Deadpool 3 is not going to happen, and Disney should just grow some fucking balls and just do it. Like, come on, MCU. I mean, they could really utilize him they could put him in every single movie if they wanted to and break that fourth wall. He doesn't have to like cuss up a storm in every movie, obviously, but then when you have him in his own movie, have him R-rated, please. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's to me, it just seems like they're leaving money on the table, especially if they have some of the other characters like show up, like Spider-Man, for instance, showing up in his movie. But I think they're just too worried about keeping that, semi-family sense to him. I don't know. O'Connell finished the book. Oh, did he? I saw he posted about his check, that he got. The deal. The perfect Deadpool 3. Deadpool kills the Marvel Cinematic Universe. There you go. That'd be funny. Because of course he's done that in the books where he's killed the universe. I don't know, but I think it would just be an ultimate power move. I know we're all not going to agree on it. I get it. It's totally fine. It's probably not going to happen. I don't know. It seems like such a long shot, But I'm just saying that it's been talked about for the past few years. It had, as far as I could tell, but it could just be a long shot. Totally, we might just get it. But at least right now, see, and there's always going to be one person that still thinks Sam Benjamin is Green Lantern, and I've been saying it time and time again for the 537th time. It's not Sam Benjamin. But then again, watch Snyder pull like a fast one and be like, film a cameo and put Sam Benjamin in the role. Watch him do that just to fuck with everybody. But I don't think he's going to do that either. But yeah, the Reynolds thing is that as more information is coming. Yeah, you did tell me, Everett. You're like, somebody's going to say it tonight. Sure enough, Sam wasn't a troll. He was just campaigning for himself. Yeah, he did shut his mouth. I mean, he congratulated on Vero. I saw that, but he's been quiet on Instagram and Twitter for sure about it, which just shows you right there that it's like, if he was 100% in the movie as Hal Jordan, he'd be teasing the shit out of it. Okay. Absolutely teasing the shit out of it. And he never teased it. Yeah. I remember there was that one image of Mark Wahlberg that was, I guess he was over in someone's office. I think it was Charles Roven's office, and he was posing. And they had like the entire cast of the headshots of the BVS cast right there. And a lot of people were thinking, oh my God, Marky Mark's going to be Green Lantern, which I wouldn't hate, but I wouldn't love it either. I don't know. Like, I never was really for it, but I wasn't against it either. So I don't know. Yeah, the MCU Blade. I'm wondering about that too. I mean, there's a way to do it. I guess there's a way to do it. I mean, it's not like Blade has to be dropping F-bombs, and you could just cut down the gore level, but still, it's just, I don't know what's going to happen with Blade either. I just think that Disney needs to, they need to have a diverse lineup. They need to have some adult content. When you own this much of the film industry, you have to have, some R-ratedness. You have to have some of that. Come on. What if Benjamin turns out to be the guy they used for mocap or Kilowog, or the other one? Yeah, but as far as I could tell, he was dressed up in a soldier outfit. So, but hey, never know. I don't know if they're gonna actually do that cameo though with him, with Kilowog and Toma Ray. Maybe they will. Who knows? I mean, there's still going to be some surprises. There's definitely still going to be some surprises when it comes to Zack Snyder's Justice League. And I'm here for him. So I'm very much here for him. Maybe Wahlberg Lantern got, got an email scene in BVS like but it was cut. I didn't hear anything about that either. No, that watch is on. So I didn't hear anything about there being like a Green Lantern in BVS to add to the whole MetaHumans thing. But then again, that'd be pretty sweet if there was like a file in there, a green file. So I don't know. So 2011 film canon in the Snyder universe, or are they gonna reintroduce? I don't know. Like I said, it's all up in the air right now, Tony. It's not set in stone. People are saying sources heard this, and like I said, my source heard that it's been talked about for the past few years about him coming back, and but things change a lot. And like I said, as more information, as I'm talking to more people and blah, 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 I'm starting to like hear different things as well too, but I'm not going to say anything until it's all like, until I hear it from certain individuals and everything. But like I said, if you watch my video that I posted earlier today, I think it would be an ultimate power move. Okay. Regardless how you feel about all the situation of everything that happened on Zack Snyder's Justice League. Like I said, it'd be a middle finger to Johns, and it would be a middle finger to Marvel. Like, hey, you didn't want to use him as Deadpool. Fine. He's going to go back here and work in this universe again. And then of course, Johns, we all know that story, which, I know it's a touchy subject. I hate the debate back and forth. And I always have to say, like, I respect the man for giving us some of the great iconic books, but when it comes to the movie stuff and stuff that bleh. So I'm on the side of like, middle finger up to that guy. The new Flashpoint story is kind of stupid, but we haven't even seen it yet. Wonder how they're going to address Reynolds back. He's been making fun of the movie and remembering everyone. Yeah, of course. But everybody's been shitting on the movie. I don't think they're offended by it. I don't think Warner Brothers or anybody's offended by it. I think they all realized how shitty the that movie was. What do you think of Keaton's situation? Yeah, I know people are asking me, is like the Jeffrey Morgan, is he still attached to it? I don't know. Like I'm saying, I'm hearing both, everything with the two. Garza said it won't be the same Hal Jordan. Well, that'd be kind of dumb. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't be. Yeah, I don't know. I think he's just spitballing with all that. Because it's all up in the air right now. I mean, when you got people thinking that Michael Keaton would be Thomas Wayne, that would be stupid and lame and just all ultimate like stunt casting of like, oh, we cast, that Batman that you liked in the 80s? Well, we cast that guy to play Batman's dad. Yeah, that just wouldn't work. Especially if Flashpoint still takes place within like Snyder's universe and it's still Ben Affleck's Thomas Wayne. Let's face it. You got Michael Keaton, you got Michael Keaton, Ben Affleck. I mean, come on. It just doesn't look like, he doesn't exactly look like Ben Affleck's dad. So if they're going to do that, they might as well just hold out for Jeffrey Dean, which I still want to see that. I still want Jeffrey Dean to be in there, and I want Keaton to be in there because it'll just take like the Flashpoint multiverse shit into a whole other level to have multiple Batmans like that. Right. Oh yeah, there you go. Ricardo got it. Ryan Reynolds is actually playing Thomas Wayne's Batman, Flashpoint Batman. I think he could pull it off. Yeah, he's got the good jawline and chin. He'd be perfect. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with all that, but it's all interesting. Do I think Lightcast and Culture Nerd are reliable because they said there's no way Reynolds was Green Lantern, the Snyder Cut, and Clown. Oh yeah, I don't really. I'm trying not to get involved with their back and forth because I know there is back and forth, and it's just kind of like I'm trying not to get involved. As far as I know, like the fact that they were just totally ruled out Reynolds, and now we got this information coming out. I mean, I don't know. I mean, sometimes the stuff doesn't pan out, and that's just what happens. If you're going to try to do scoops or anything like that, if you're going to try to find information and try to talk to people and try to get information, then put it out there full of confidence, sometimes it might come back and bite you in the ass. I mean, that's just what happens. I mean, it is. You got to be careful with some of that shit. You can't be like fully confident with everything. Cause I think, I could have swore, that we were supposed to already get that announcement for Ben Affleck coming back as Batman already. And there still has been no word about that or something, or it's still coming. Who knows? I mean, like I said, guys, everything is so up in the air. I mean, we're just sitting here just waiting like, come on, drop already. We're just waiting for that news to drop. But we still got, we still have, about a year for Zack Snyder's Justice League, and anything can happen. And a lot of things are happening. It's just all freaking crazy right now. But speaking of Zack Snyder movies, so let's move on to the next topic. And we could talk more about Green Lantern later. Now we got Chris D'Elia gets fired. So this is not looking good. This is looking even worse. Let's see, right here. Chris D'Elia fired by CAA following misconduct allegations. So he is being completely removed. Comedy Central, Hulu, and Amazon Prime, they removed his episode of Workaholics where he plays a child molester, which is kind of like, holy shit. It's just a bad situation. It's just a really bad situation. The next, what's going to happen is Netflix is going to pull all his specials. That's what's going to happen next. I'm sure they're just like waiting to the very last minute to pull the trigger on that one. And then we have this right here. No, not that one. Where's the other article, you stupid thing? Yeah. I mean, it's just getting worse. Twitter outcry, 5 women detail Chris D'Elia's alleged sexual improprieties. Oh, man, that word is too much for me, for my stupid brain right now. So, and then of course it details all this, and yeah, it's just not looking good. So I'm just saying it right now. Expect reshoots for Army of the Dead. I haven't heard anything. I'm gonna reach out and see if my sources heard anything when it comes to this stuff. There's a lot of things I'm gonna reach out to him for just to see if he knows anything. But yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I expect them to reshoot his scenes. That's yeah. You spelled fired wrong. Did I spell fired wrong? Oh yeah, I did. Well, no, I capitalized it. There you go. I just typed too fast. Here, I'll edit that right now. It's a capital I. That's why. There we go. Now we're good. Sorry about that. But yeah, I don't know what this is going to have to do when it comes to Army of the Dead. I mean, for fuck's sake, we're going to get a trailer soon. Now it's just all. I mean, Snyder just can't catch a break, can he? He just can't catch a break. And I know everybody's worried that people are going to spin this and try to blame him or put it on him a little bit. Yeah, that's going to happen. You know, those bloggers out there with the snow cone cherry hair and the glasses like mine, they're definitely going to, you know, they'll try to tie Snyder in there somehow, which they always do, even though the guy's been married to his wife for I don't know how many years now, decades, and everybody raves about him. Every female actress that's worked with him just gives him nothing but praise and everything. So, but you know, that's what they do. They like to do that. They just like to turn it around on him, and they try. 15 years. They've been married 15 years. I mean, Jesus Christ. And they're a team. That's another thing. It's like Deborah, she's like she has the final say. I think like I said to somebody, or I've tweeted it out too, or you know, when you see Leonidas in 300 before he kicks the guy into the hole, I mean, he looks at his queen to like get the approval. I was like, that's fucking Zach and Deborah to a T right there. You know, he's the one that's coming up with the ideas, and she's the one that's like, maybe not. They work together. So, what's going on, Jose? Yep, you had a late entrance. You had to make a late entrance, huh? Zack Snyder supports sexists. Now he supports pedos or something like that. They're gonna tie him to that somehow. It's gonna be really stupid, but I just wonder what's gonna happen. But I'll reach out and try to get some information, guys, and see what happens with Army of the Dead, because of course this is gonna affect it 100% if they keep on firing. I mean, it sounds like Chris D'Elia is just done, just fucking done. So, but then people were wondering, and if Colbert's in here, I know he visited the Army of the Dead set, and he got pretty much a lot of the details, and apparently. Luckily, D'Elia doesn't have the biggest role. So when Christopher Plummer comes in to replace him, it won't be that bad. Yes, of course. Everybody had to make the Christopher Plummer jokes because of, you know, what happened with Kevin Spacey. Oh, yeah, Snyder's a big feminist, but they look at it differently. I don't know why. If you watch Sucker Punch, we all know this from Sucker Punch. But yeah. So apparently he was a helicopter pilot, and so that would be easy to reshoot if he's just, you know, because obviously that's on a set, green screen behind him, blah blah blah. Apparently he has a lot of scenes where he's like by himself, short scenes by himself. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. So it might, yeah, like you said, it's Infinity, full all the money in the world play. Yeah, they might do it. I don't know. I haven't heard anything. I just haven't heard anything about that yet. Yeah, hopefully he dies quickly. Jeez. Get him out of there. Less reshooting. So, ooh, that'd be sweet. Well, I mean, an ultimate power move would be to replace his character with a woman. With a woman. I mean, get a strong female character to replace Chris D'Elia. But even double it down. Strong black woman, man. Get somebody, yeah. You know, get somebody like that in there. Just double down on that shit. That'd be an ultimate move. Get Gabrielle Union. Get her. Put her in there. That'd be pretty sweet. So I don't know. I'm just saying. Yeah. But when more stuff comes, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But just CGI his facial hair off. Yeah. Hire the guys who took off Henry Cavill's mustache and just have him remove the beard. It won't even look like Chris D'Elia. Won't even look like him at all. But yeah, it's a damn shame because, like I said, I've been a fan of D'Elia for so long. Like I said, I saw him at 1:00 in the morning at the Laugh Factory about 8 or 9 years ago, and I thought he was hilarious. And as he kept moving up and up and up, I was like, good, this guy deserves it. He's freaking hilarious. But I just like, man, how do you make I don't know. It's interesting. It's just very interesting. Like, how do you? I don't know. I just don't get that appeal, man. Real Emotion's about to start. Jeez, how many freaking live streams are about to happen right now? We got Swenson, we got me, and we got Real Emotion. What the hell? Why are these guys trying to steal my thunder? Fuck. I'm not going to invite them on the vodka stream anymore. Shit. How dare you? Dare you guys? Trying to copy me? Just kidding. No, it's fine. Go ahead, check them out. It's okay, Nate. I won't be too offended, but remember, you can watch both. You can have me on Twitch and them on YouTube, okay? Jeez, I'm just saying, you don't have to leave. You don't have to actually leave. But I know there's so many streams tonight. Let's not cross the streams, guys. Okay, anyways. Next one was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles live action series. Now, this is pretty exciting. Hopefully it's true, but it sounds like it is. But this is coming from Mr. Emery Kaya at the Cinema Spot, and they're saying that exclusive. God, I hate that word. Live action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series in the works at CBS All Access. So this is going to be on CBS's streaming service. So this will work. So we have an exclusive. We have exclusively learned that a new live action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series is currently in development for the CBS All Access streaming service. This series is set to adapt The Last Ronin, which is an upcoming Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 5-issue miniseries from IDW Publishing. Well, that sounds pretty cool. The comic series is set to release later this year. The synopsis: in a future New York City far different from the one we know today, a lone surviving turtle goes on a seemingly hopeless mission to obtain justice for his fallen family and friends. Now, there you go right there. That sounds interesting and unique. Okay? I like that. It's not going to be the same, there's the ooze, then we grow and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, it's not going to be that same old stuff. So that sounds interesting. I like that. So it's going to be something unique in the vein of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I really like that. The series is set to be a result of a massive collaboration between CBS, Paramount, Nickelodeon, and other Viacom CBS-owned companies. While it is unclear how far along the project is, we have learned that a series order has not been given out. And then it makes you wonder, is it going to be costumes like the old movies, or is it going to be full-on mocap? Most likely. I don't know. That's going to be interesting. Costumes or full-on mocap, or maybe a little bit of both. They should probably combine the two, because when you watch the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that was revolutionary, man. Those costumes were the shit. They really did a good job. Granted, there's like one time where you actually see the actor's head through the head, but regardless of that, it was actually done pretty damn well. So maybe they should combine the two, have the bodies maybe not be CGI, and maybe just have the face CGI. I don't know. Just combine the two. That's where I think things should go. Practical makeup and mocap. I think combine the two. So I don't know. Live action turtle power. TURTLE power. TURTLE power. Sorry, that was from the first movie, which was dark. That first movie was dark. Remember how dark it was? It really had some dark elements to it, and it was very well done. And then when it came to Secret of the Ooze, they just lightened the shit out of it. If you want to see that whole thing again about a studio freaking out and wanting a lighter tone to their franchise movies, just look at the transition from the first Turtles movie to Secret of the Ooze. My God, was there a fucking huge transition when it came to the tone. Poop washes off. Ain't no big deal. Okay. I like that, Jose. I like it. Yeah, the 1990s version was great. Robert Pattinson isn't going to cross over with anyone, so he's not a Ben Reed. Yeah. That's its own thing. You got to remember, Matt Reeves' Batman is his own thing. That's a Bat universe. That's like Earth fucking 76 or something like that. Yeah, Secret of the Ooze was pretty freaking lame, man. You watch that again, it's pretty terrible. It's like you kind of wonder, why did they not instead of bringing in Bebop and Rocksteady, they turned that snapper turtle and the wolf into, like, it was just like, why don't you just do Bebop and Rocksteady? Come on. There had to be a reason why they decided not to do Bebop and Rocksteady when it came to Secret of the Ooze. I wonder what that is. If anybody knows what that is, I mean, there had to be a reason why they didn't bring those characters in. I mean, they did in the second Turtles newer movie, which was lame too. Oh man, I mean the only good scene in the updated Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the first one, was when they're in the elevator trying to psych themselves up and they start beatboxing. I was like, yes, more of that, please. More of that. Please do more of that. Can we have more of that? And then the second one brought in, what's his nuts? Mr. Green Arrow, Stephen Amell, to play Casey Jones, which was just horrible. You know, that's not Casey Jones. That was, I don't know. That was Stephen Amell, occasionally wearing a mask. Oh, they pushed the stream. Look at that. See, because they knew they were gonna lose on ratings. That's why. Smart of them, Nate. I'm being such a dick right now. Thank you, Minutites. Yes, it was a gift to myself. Looking at my watch. Yeah. I've told you guys I'm a watch collector, and it might look more expensive than it actually was. Trust me. I try to find the deals, and I don't spend that much. You know, it's not a Rolex or anything. Trust me. It's a Rolex homage, but it's nice, and I like the color scheme. So I was like, yep, that one. Get all flashy and shit. But yeah. But anyways, then the last thing I was going to talk about, because people were kind of talking about, is the Suicide Squad game. This was, I think over the weekend, this was talked about. So, but right here, Rocksteady is rumored to be working on Suicide Squad with the title that says Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. That's perfect. There's actually like a run of Rebirth comic books that I got too, that actually had, Suicide Squad versus the Justice League. And it was a pretty good run. I don't know if they're still doing them, but Rocksteady's Suicide Squad and Batman games will reportedly be teased at DC Fandom. So look forward to this too. I mean, we keep on talking about that Batman game that they keep delaying the announcement for. But then, I mean, DC Fandom, that's where everything's just going to get announced, it seems. And I mean, this would be perfect, because you have a game where you have multiple characters that you could choose to play. There's going to be battle modes. There's going to be online battle modes and everything. I think this is actually pretty perfect, to be honest, if you ask me. So I'm looking forward to this. I mean, one of these days, guys, I'm going to buy myself a console. I'm getting close. I'm getting very close to buying my, I'm making upgrades right now. I'm about to upgrade my living room, like couch wise and TV stand and coffee table and blah, blah, blah. I might bite the bullet and go for PS5 or the Xbox One. I don't know. I just haven't decided yet. But, I'm down to get back into video games, man. This is the anti-Avengers game. Yeah, exactly. Anti-Avengers game. I like that. Buy a PC. Do the PC thing. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do a PC. I think I would get a gaming console, not have a computer. PC. I think I'd rather have one of the consoles so I can just do that. Get familiar with the controls and stuff like that again. Yeah, there should be a Superman game. I don't know when wasn't there like a Superman game that came out that was supposed to come out a while ago and they fucking shelved it or something. I still remember the Nintendo 64 Superman game. Holy shit, was that boring as all fucking hell. Was it 64? Was it? Yeah, it was Nintendo 64, where you just flew through rings. You had to fly through rings. That's all I remember when it came to that Superman game, was flying through rings, and how fucking boring that was. It was super boring. Big time. I remember I went over to my cousin's house, and it's just like, yeah, the rings. I remember going to my cousin's house, and we just were playing that, and it was just so boring. Extremely boring. I didn't even get the point of that game. That game sucked so much ass. But I think there's big time potential to have a Suicide Squad game. And if you're going to name it Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, I mean, that sounds great. Yeah, you know what? I actually did see That's Infinity. I remember he actually did a review of that. I remember watching that and just laughing my ass off, because I was like, yes, this game was horrible. Just there was nothing to do except for flying through. It's just weird. I'm like, who thought about that? Like, well, who half-assed the shit out of that? It's probably the same guys who had kids and they grew up and they fucking fucked up Henry Cavill's face. So yeah. So yeah, it basically was like Sonic. But Sonic was even way more entertaining than that. So I don't know. But anyways, all right, it's time to answer the questions. Let's see. Okay, that's not it. Let me go ahead and find the question on Twitter. I changed my avatar, by the way. I might not keep it. I was just kind of fucking with an image, kind of making it look like it was drawn or like whatever. I don't know if it really translated, but I was just like adding little things, little tweaks to it with like this app I had. So I was trying to do something. I don't know. We'll see. If I keep it, I might just do like a whole different one. I had some interesting ideas to do for like a different Twitter avatar, but where am I at here? There we go. Here's the questions right here. Yeah, see, when I yell out Grace, that's usually what I mean. Grace. He's a righteous dude. Okay, so I should probably share the right screen. Yeah. Super Nintendo was the shit. But Nintendo 64 was the shit too. I mean, I played GoldenEye and Perfect Dark, and there's a lot of good those shooter games on there that I really enjoyed playing. All right, so yep. Grace. Exactly. All right, Ryan. I don't see Ryan Reynolds doing a cameo one-liner for Shits and Grins. I feel this could be leading to a bigger things. What you say? What say you? Yeah, I don't see that either. I mean, if he's just going to come in and be quippy and blah, 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 and make like a joke about, a fourth wall break. Now, you think Snyder's going to want to put a fourth wall break or anything like that in his movie, especially this Zack Snyder's Justice League? You think he's going to want to do that? No. If anything, it would open doors. Yes, to something bigger. And I, for one, think that that's what he wants to do. He wants to open a door for a wider little Cosmo Lantern universe. And I think he wants to have, other lanterns come through, not just like the alien ones, but like a John Stewart Green Lantern, Obviously, it's going to be more than that. I don't think it's just going to be some lame cameo. Mr. Laugh Now, Cry Later. Do you think that Ryan Reynolds coming back would be kind of like J. Jonah Jameson in the MCU? Same actor, same character, just different universe? Could be. Yeah. I mean, there doesn't have to be any kind of, hey, we don't have to remember that. It just, yeah. But of course, it's a little bit different because people love J. Jonah Jameson, or, they loved J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson. God, it's so hard to say that 3 times fast. Everybody loved his character in the original Spider-Man movies. A lot of people don't like that Green Lantern movie. Let's face facts. I mean, that is the case right there. So, but there's very, very well could be that. Like, it's just a random dude, not a random dude, but like a different Hal. I don't know why I said random dude. Mr. Eric, here's the thing: few people seem to want to address. If Ryan Reynolds is Hal Jordan again, the mainstream audience will automatically assume his old Green Lantern movie is canon to the DCEU. So how is that issue solved, Dave? Is it canon after all? Could Ryan be a non-Hal Lantern here? No, I think he'd be a Hal Jordan Green Lantern. Canon, I don't know. I don't think when it comes to all this, when it comes to multiverse stuff, there's going to be stuff that's just not going to be canon. It's going to be interesting to see how the audience perceives this. And I know some people have this concern about the general audience not knowing what the hell, and they're too busy like thinking about the MCU formula that everything is canon, everything is together. That when it comes to what Warner Brothers seems like what they want to do, I mean, they are just like doubling down on their shit. Like I said, instead of having a branch with leaves shooting out of it, they want a tree with a bunch of fucking branches with leaves shooting out of it. They want so many things where stuff will be canon and stuff won't be canon. Obviously, it's just, I don't know. It's very exciting. For us nerds, it's very exciting. Yeah, it could be a little worrisome when it comes to the general public, but I don't know. Hopefully it all works out. I'm really hoping for that. So Mr. Eric Draven says, hi, Dave. Is it possible we might be getting a Joker and Harley appearance in Zack's Justice League? I think John mentioned it earlier. No, as far as I know, there's no Harley and there's no Joker in there. I remember there was like a rumored thing where Commissioner Gordon says like, the clown and his bitch or something like that, which I'm like, yeah, because that's what Commissioner Gordon would say, a clown and his bitch. Would you read that off of DCEU leaks? No. As far as I could tell, when it came to the Snyder Cut, there was no Joker, definitely no Harley. But who knows? With the additional photography, maybe he would film a Joker cameo sequence. But then that would mean that we'd probably get a tease or something from Jared Leto, unless they filmed something a long time ago. But as far as I was told, there was no Joker in there. But there was potential to be a Joker in like part 2, part 3, whatever the hell, Will this canonize Green Lantern? Yeah, see, people are wondering about that. I mean, Mark Strong as Sinestro when he's already Savannah. So he play multiple roles. Why the fuck not? What's wrong with that? Let him play multiple roles. I like that idea. Yeah, just not the 2011 one. Yeah. So, all right, let me keep on going here. What the hell is this? This is the actress playing Isis in Black Adam, according to the leak I sent. Oh yeah, that leak. Yeah. So she's pretty. I'll give her that. So yeah, maybe she'll get it. I don't know. See, I don't know. Like when it comes to that list you sent me just sounded very DCEU leaks like, and you got to take all that with a grain of salt, really. So. South Cali guy, have you heard about the possible rumors that Justice League is being released in early 2021? Yeah, I think we all kind of nodded our heads in agreement. I think, well, I mean, I don't know what you consider early. I mean, you hear March, you hear May. I'm thinking probably it's going to be more like May. So we're still, I mean, I guess that's not really early, but I would say either March or May, but there has not been any definitive date. And I don't even think my source knows. Because, there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. So, but I would say May. It's gonna be May. Okay. Whoops. Is Lawrence Fishburne going to be in Zack Snyder's Justice League? I remember he originally had a small part that he turned down because of scheduling. I think he said he did, yeah. So I don't think he's going to be in it. I don't think we're going to have any Perry in there, which we don't really need. We don't really need it. This is all about the group and all about Superman coming back, all about Clark coming back. So I don't think we really need him to come back. Oh yeah, I'm blocked. I'm blocked by Mark Hughes. So if you send me a tweet from Mark Hughes, I don't get it, but I think I know what you're talking about. Basically, I think what Mohammed was trying to send me, because he already sent me the link before, and sometimes Twitter is fucking weird because it'll show the message, but once you click on it, it'll say like it doesn't exist. He was talking about the Schumacher cut of Batman Forever, which is called the Red Book cut, which is supposed to be more like the Batman Forever we were supposed to get before all the campy shit. So yeah, you guys are too stuck on the multiverse thing. It will not translate in film the way that they wanted to. General audience would get confused. Yeah. I know, we're all comic book nerds. That's why. I think that's what it is. That's why I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of worried about how the general audience will perceive it. But at the same time, I'm like, well, let's see how they pull it off. Let's see if they can pull it off. That's why I'm just like kind of waiting for it. Like me, obviously, I'm a comic book guy, so I'm all about it. And so we got to see though what's going to be on HBO Max, what's going to be out in the theaters. That's what I'm waiting to kind of find out. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I get your concern, but I'm just excited for it. And then of course, finally, Kizzer. But I think if we get Green Lantern, he'll be there for a cameo only, waiting to be explored in an upcoming sequel. This will not only increase Zack Snyder Justice League hype, but make fans attached to HBO Max for the sequel. Your thoughts? Yeah. I mean, everything is so up in the air right now, guys. And I think they're just really want to expand their shit and see what they can pull off, see what they could do with this multiverse concept. I mean, everybody got pretty jazzed up when Ezra Miller showed up with Grant Gustin, and the thing is, and this is what I keep on telling like my fellow YouTube creators out there is like, okay, if if people are going to be like wondering what the fuck, like when the Ezra Miller Grant Gustin thing happened, what are they going to do? They're going to go online and look it up and be like, who was that? What the fuck's happening? What's going on? Oh, I'm still got that up. You know, what exactly is going on? What is Zack Snyder's Justice League? What is the multiverse? What is this, that, and the other thing? And that's where I'm like, spit out the content, guys. Spit out the content. People are craving the hype. I mean, this is why, like, you know, when it came to vodka streams, when it comes to these shows right here, like, you know, the viewers are up because they're curious and they're wondering exactly what the hell is going on with all this shit. They want to know this stuff. So that's what I'm all about. It's like, yeah. And I was telling Swenson and anybody else, it's like, push out the content, you know, regardless of what your opinion about it is, push it out, explain it to people, explain what's going on. You know, you could use my tree metaphor if you want to. It's the perfect metaphor. I got to come up with a different one. I think I should come up with one that associates with alcohol, you know, something more my speed. I think maybe I should do that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, everything is just so up in the air right now. It's all just been fun, just being a DC fan and just imagining it. I mean, the Reynolds thing I already like heard about. Kinda, and I had my suspicions just because I heard that Reynolds, don't push too hard, you get hemorrhoids. That Reynolds has been wanting to come back, and there's been discussions. Like I knew about that, but now who knows? I just don't. If it's going to be too gimmicky, and it would just be like something kind of just like, you know, he goes in there, says something quippy, and that's it. I don't think Snyder would go for it. I think he would want to utilize if he's going to utilize Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern. He wants to utilize that to open up a door to more lanterns or to that universe or something like that. So I don't know. Don't forget, Dave. I forgot to ask you last night. You think The Flash is low key Jim Lee's movie since he pushed the whole multiverse thing? Well, maybe he's going to be producing it, and he could be working with Muschietti. He's probably drawing up like concepts and storyboards and shit like he did with Snyder. Could be that. Yeah, I know. But then like, yeah, but of course we're going to get like the multiverse on the other side, which, you know, you hear stuff about that. But I think they're just, to me, it seems like when it comes to the MCU dealing with the multiverse, they're probably going to play it safe because they do that. They're going to probably play it safe where they'll just have like like their what if cartoons. By the way, when the fuck is when are those coming out? Remember the whole thing about the what ifs, the what if cartoons? Like what if Captain America was evil, or what if, you know, they change up the timeline? When are those supposed to come out? Are those supposed to come out next year too, or at the end of this year? I totally forgot about that almost, but that's supposed to kind of play into the whole multiverse thing, right? And I think that's all they're going to really do, in my opinion. It's just like, hey, you know, what if there was a timeline where, you know, where Tony Stark was Doctor Strange or whatever the hell, where Pepper Potts was dating Steve. So I don't know. Yeah, I know. Trust me, we know that. And that is the truth. Keaton is not replacing Affleck. We don't even know if Affleck's coming back. You can't replace somebody who's not currently there. Well, that's still very much up in the air. We all want Affleck to come back, but we just don't know what's his deal. We know that they probably, I mean, with all the stuff that's going on, of course they want him to come back. But I think anytime, with all the stuff that's happening with Keaton and possibly Reynolds, the fact is they have a Batman script with Deathstroke just sitting there. And you better believe that they want to get it made, and they want the man who helped write it make it. So I think the multiverse of madness will mainly be with other dimensions, not alternate timelines. Yeah, like a dimension where somebody is different from. Yeah, I just wonder what happened with the what if cartoon, the animated show. I was looking forward to that. Affleck as Thomas Wayne. No, we don't need that. Yeah, exactly. Bring in Michelle Pfeiffer. Hell, bring in Halle Berry. Have her Catwoman show up in that skimpy little outfit. And then the internet would get enraged about the sexualized costume. But she looked damn good in that costume. Movie was a shit show, but she looked pretty damn good. When do movie theaters open up? I hear July 17th where I'm at. So I still got, a little less than a month. little less than a month for me. So I'm going to be there, though. I'll be there watching Inception and whatever the hell else they're going to show. I'll definitely be there. So does it end with Thanos winning? I don't know. We just have to be patient until DC, which is like 2 months away still. That's the thing. It's like DC. I almost said DCEU fandom. DC fandom, still 2 months away, guys. So we're still going to be hearing a lot of weird shit, and things aren't going to pan out. And I don't know. There's going to be a lot of things. Yeah, I hope there's going to be a Dune preview, a little trailer before Inception, because I'm dying to see footage for that movie. It's the spice, man. It's all about the spice. All right, guys, let's go ahead and wrap this up. New Joker, Daniel Day-Lewis. No, he wouldn't do that. Didn't he retire again or something? I don't know. No, I wouldn't want Daniel Day-Lewis as a Joker. I can't really see that. Yeah. Oh yeah, Twitter will definitely be a shit show when it comes to DC fandom. It's gonna be absolutely glorious. Okay, just be happy that day. Okay, don't let the haters ruin the fun. But anyways, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Okay, subscribe to the other channel too. I need to start putting more clips on there, and make sure you follow me on the Sock Meds, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Go ahead and send me a message. Go ahead and hop over to Chris Swenson. Yeah, if you're not watching Swenson, hop over there. And then you got the Real Emotion live stream that's happening too. But yeah, make sure you subscribe to all that stuff. Patreon, if you want to help out the pirate ship, I surely would appreciate it. Every little bit helps. And of course, if you want to get a shirt down below, get a shirt down below. Get my face on your chest. You won't regret it, because people will look at you and be like, who the fuck is Film Junkie? And then you get to explain it. And then you could show a video of mine. Just not this video where I'm explaining it. All right, guys. Talk to you later.